Alright everyone, we are back. And so now at this point here, basically, essentially for myself, I'm essentially at the point now where all that's left for me, aside from running more urgent quests whenever they happen to pop up or triggers, is essentially just to get myself ready for episode 6. And earlier I had popped up my client order list, but you might not have realized what I was doing at the time. So there are several client orders that you can do that will really help you to prepare in terms of maximizing how much experience you might be able to have when the time comes for episode 6 to start. And you're looking to either get your current main class leveled up to level 95, or you're looking to get either Phantom or Toil leveled up. Now, there are a couple of client orders that, if you haven't done them yet, I would actually recommend that you zero in on doing. If we come over here to Joseph, you're going to see that he has what's called the Boot Camp series here, and that can be done across multiple classes. And those consist of doing Running Maneuvers Naverius, Rush Practice Harkotan, and Rush Practice Dark Vestiges. And as you can see, progressively they give you more and more experience, and these cap out at the third one with the Rush Practice Dark Vestiges at 300,000 Meseta. Or 300,000 experience, rather, and then 200,000 Meseta. So if you haven't done these yet, I would actually highly recommend go ahead and grabbing these now before episode 6 pops, because the only other time that we're going to have anything else like this happen is going to be when the level 100 cap happens and the Lester class happens. That's going to be after episode 6 happens, and we don't know if New Genesis is going to launch before then or not. So let's go ahead and grab this now. I'm going to grab the Hunter Boot Camp number 3.
Stay strong, operative.
And let's come over to the quest counter.
Which quest would you like?
And we're going to go ahead and run Dark Vestiges. And you technically only need to do this on normal, hard, and very hard, respectively, as each step goes along. But for the fun of it, I'll grab this on extremely hard here.
I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, I'm going to grab a Shifted Drink ZX for this one. The other thing is you cannot do this with a party. You need to be alone, so you can't even bring NPCs. Alright, so this gate takes you against a couple of Decor Maruda as well as Bruringada. And basically you need to clear all 3 areas, and then you'll be able to get to the final area after. There goes one of them. There goes the second. There's the last one. On to the second area. This one's kind of funky because you gotta play along with the little Orota Bikada and the way they like to bring out certain orbs there for where their weak point is. Otherwise, they start to go crazy in terms of just trying to smash you over the head with their hammer, basically. Okay, that one's done. And then we got this one here for the Naverius Ruins, Zestrada, as well as Wolgada. Alright, one of them's down. Alright, there goes the Zishrada. And that opens the gate to the final area now. And inside here, we've got a 1-on-4 battle against 3 Dark Falzes.
Emergency code due. Emergency code due. Regularity. Know your place. Know your place. Initiating pseudo decay. Developing annihilation force.
I'm trying to keep an eye on Luther because he does his big beam there.
Completed.
Ah, nice. We took all 3 of them out at the same time. Three minutes, 42 seconds. Not a bad time. And let's just make sure that it did clear. Yes, it did. Hunter Boot Camp. So now, what I would do at this point is I would essentially hang on to that client order until Episode 6 actually releases, and it would be at that point that I would then hand it in. And Barbara also has a couple of client orders like that as well here. As you can see, I've already done the Fighter and the Gunner Boot Camp, but they've also got one for the Tector Boot Camp as well. Why don't we go ahead and set up for that series here? So that would start with Breakthrough Maneuvers Dragon Altar. Whoops, I need to
again soon.
I need to clear some space on the client orders. So what can I get rid of? I want to hang on to some of these suppressions just because they do help with clearing out the alliance, the weekly alliance points. Let's see here. Let's get rid of the Contaminator Destruction one.
I'm so happy to see you.
Alright, Tector Boot Camp.
Come by again soon.
And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my class over to Tector as the main, but I'm going to keep Hunter as the subclass.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
And then, once again, I'm going to go with the Partisan, the Wired Lance, and I think I accidentally put the sword in the bag, so let me go ahead and grab that real quick. Actually, let's get away from here and let's do it over here instead.
Dark Falz Persona. Your assistance is greatly appreciated, ARC's operatives.
There it is.
Which quest would you like?
Alright, so time attack quests, breakthrough maneuvers, dragon altar. I'm gonna do all this on the super hard
I
difficulty.
wish you the best of luck.
Like I said before, I don't have to do it at that difficulty. I could just do this first step at normal. But I figure might as well do it for the fun. So shift to drink ZX. Again, these client orders, they just look at what your class is. They don't look at what your gear is. So that's why I'm able to do this like this, whereby I'm still basically playing like I'm a hunter, using all class weapons, but technically my main class is Tector here. It's another case of do as I say, not as I do, basically. But that's just how familiar I am with Hunter at this point. I really don't play any other classes, essentially. If I play another class, I just grab a sword that's an all-class. Speaking of, with the upcoming Christmas on Ice urgent quest, there should be another round of 14-star all-class weapons, particularly the Christmas tree is a 14-star all-class weapon. And that works like a sword. So we'll be getting that pretty soon as well here. Let's see if my Photon Blast will cooperate or not. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm on my own then. Alright, Bull Dragon is down. That means we are done with the first area. I think I forgot to pause my booster or something. That's a weird number. No, actually, I did pause my booster. That's strange. I'm getting a weird number of rare drops there. Although they're technically not rare. We're talking 7 to 9 stars with those. Always took forever for this button to go down. I mean, I get why it's like that, but still, a little annoying. Alright, on to the last section. And I think I'm gonna break out Elder. And there we go. Tector Boot Camp 1 is completed. So now we come up to Barbara.
I'm so happy to see you.
We hand in the Tector Boot Camp 1. And next we've got the Running Maneuvers Wopal.
Come by again soon.
Which quest would you like?
And once again, we'll do it on super hard.
I wish you the best of luck.
And let's get down there. And the other thing is, I would say, generally on these time attack quests, it can even be a little bit quicker to do these on super hard than on the other difficulties, just because you're going to have enemies running towards you a bit quicker, and so it's easier to group them up and take them out at that point. But that point only holds if you're doing enough DPS for that to be worth it. So sort of like the numbers I'm doing here, where I'm just getting one-hit kills off of all of them. That's where you're really going to find the worth of something like this. We got a boss here, the Wolgarda. Down they go. Alright, back to the east. And to the middle for Zeshra. On to the second area. For this first part, we basically have to hit all these little buttons here in order to open up all the enemies that we need to face, and then once we take them down, then finally the gate will open up. Can I get both? Looks like I can. Alright, on to the next section. And in this particular case, we're hitting a bunch of buttons, and then we're kind of back tracing to the other side at that point. Okay, back this way. Alright, path is open to the last section here. Alright, let's bring Elder out. We got this last button to stand on. There we go. They got the last batch of enemies. And that does it. Back out to the lobby. Actually, I'm gonna change blocks here. Let's speak to Barbara one more time.
I'm so happy to see you.
And that unlocks the last one for Rush Practice Dark Vestiges.
again soon.
Which quest are you up for?
So time attack quest, Dark Vestiges. We'll do this on super hard once again.
Good luck.
And let's get down there. Alright, first area is clear. Now that's a shame. He swapped his, which one was, the weak point. And he's angry. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that area. And that opens the path to the final group.
Emergency! Code! Due! Emergency! Code! Due!
Oh, I've been frozen. Go ahead and pop the Photon Blast. And there we go.
I'm so happy to see you.
And so that's basically it. So now I've got all these client orders cleared up with 3 ready to hand in, which will give me 900,000 experience immediately as soon as I turn them in. Quick point of note, though, you want to make sure that you are of an appropriate level to be able to receive all this experience. So in the first few moments, once you start leveling up Etoile or Phantom, you'll probably want to spend some of those 15,000 experience tickets that you've been picking up over time. And then as things continue to level up there, then just check in with Barbara, make sure you're actually going to get all 300,000 experience points, and then
Come
you'll
by
be good to
again
go.
soon.
Now, aside from that, there are a few other client orders that we can look at, and I know I still need to do the Ranger and Force one. I will take care of that later on. For the time being, let's get back to Hunter Summoner here.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
And let me get myself re-equipped with everything.
I've been expecting you.
So there are some other client orders that you can look at towards getting a decent amount of experience from the start. One of them is clearing an ultimate quest, so why don't we
Drop
go
by
ahead and do that
anytime.
now?
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
So by clearing one of these, you'll get 50,000 experience points ready to go. I'll take this with Shift Drink Premium 2 this time. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with all those. I guess I'll just shove them in the bank for now. These were the items that we picked up from the mission pass earlier tonight. And let me go ahead and use up all these Star Gem tickets here. And let me put this away. Okay, we should be ready to go here. So we'll be taking on Death 102 this time. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm done with Blaze Parry. Become the clones. Oh, I missed one of them. There we go. Alright, so my Sonic Arrow is being blocked now. Alright, on to the Wired Lance phase for me. Alright, depth 102 completed.
Completed.
Just who I wanted to
It's
see.
nice to see you.
I was hoping I'd see you. See you later. I was hoping I'd see you. See you later.
Which quest are you up for?
Good luck.
Don't let me down now.
Alright, so once again, we got Oza here, and we grabbed his client orders in order to be able to clear those so that we can stack those client order experiences once the servers come up for Episode 6. And really, at this point, it's just going through the area, making sure that we get enough enemies down that we actually get the full clear here.
Watch out! Watch out! Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Attack!
The exit is probably going to be to the north here.
Yeah, nice one! You
Nope, I don't see it. But I do see a boss.
Fight me admirably.
Completed!
Now I will cease you on my full power battle.
Yeah, nice. So you didn't even get a single hit in on me. Alright, so then the exit is probably going to be over to the west here, since I don't see it to the north.
Emergency! Code! Due!
A truly remarkable outcome.
Or no, it's over to the east. How did I miss that? Okay. That
Completed!
arrow just blended into the background there or something on the map. And once again, we are looking for the exit in this area now. Looks like I guessed correctly. Up we go. And here we have another Dragon X.
Incoming alert.
Fracture in one fell swoop. But I will still fight.
Emergency! Code!
Marvelous. Another good battle.
Alright, so that should have cleared that up with Oza.
Objective complete.
Yep, there we go. Let's set up now for the one over on Wopal for coast exploration. Once again, it's going to be interesting seeing what the reaction everybody has to the ultra-hard areas is going to be like. Because they're basically remixed versions of these areas here. The only place that doesn't get that is going to be Amduska, and there's a story reason for that. Moving on to the second area, we'll pick up the rest of the enemies we need here. Oh hey, I see the Naura Sisters. Nice!
It's nothing, really. Hurry up and go. That's too fast. Wait up.
Alright, so we need to find the sister. We do that. They're gonna give us... I think we can buy some cakes from them. Congratulations, Captain Braddox. It's something, it was kind of similar for me today. I went to bed around 8 o'clock, woke up at 1 o'clock. Hey, Pen, how you doing? I know you left that message saying that work has you busy, so glad you're able to catch back up here. There's the missing sister.
I can't take this anymore. Shut up.
Early part of the show was about urgent quests and going through the gear I've set up for episode 6. Now it's more we're going through basically maxing out all my client orders for experience purposes once episode 6 happens, to just hand them all in for for a really quick burst of experience right at the start.
Give you a freebie!
Oh, the Cake Sisters. Such a wonderful history you have. We'll go ahead and grab all these right now here. But the Cake Sisters are basically, well, the Naura family has been a staple of the series since the original Phantasy Star, back in the Sega Master System. And then they've basically been showing up for a very long time as the Cake Sisters, and basically you can just buy cake from them. In this particular case, their cakes are actually pretty useful because their cakes do give you bonuses. Shortcake, for instance, will give you an extra attack bonus. And the funny thing about it is that shortcake will actually stack on top of a stir fry. So you can actually have 2 different foods for an attack boost. So definitely, anytime you see them, you do want to clear up whatever their emergency trial is. Well, it wasn't the governor that asked for it. It was whatever that robot was that was guarding him. No idea why a robot would want to eat cake.
Emergency!
Emergency! Code due!
And down goes Barlotos.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Congratulations. Good to see you're at least getting your auxiliary partners up. Granted, I don't know if they're going to be too much use for you once they're at max level. Alright, let's see what else we got. So yeah, basically all I've really got left here, it looks like, is just a bunch of exploration missions here. Alright, we can take care of this one for the floating continent. And Oza, since I'm done with your client orders, I'm going to go ahead and swap you out. Instead, I'm going to grab Jan, Saga, and Katori.
I will not disappoint.
I have arrived.
Not that I'm aware of, Pen. Most of mine have already been used to put together some timed abilities, so I'm not sure if I've got any left. Hello, Chrome Dragon.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency! Code due!
Goodbye, Chrome Dragon.
Excellent job.
Completed!
I think the exit is going to be over there onto the east, so let's head that way. And looks like I was right.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code due.
Alright, down goes the Quartz Dragon. Okay, what else do we have here? Alright, so we need to do Abandoned Mine exploration. We got 2 of those to complete. We will see if that's right. Not sure when we're going to get the information about that, but it's
Message incoming.
we'll see what we actually do get for the next AC scratch. Granted, we're going to be getting the new Tales pack next week, so that'll be nice as well. Once again, that seemed like a decent buy on that one, just because you get a good amount of stuff on top of the costume for Tails. You get 1 month of premium, plus you get a bunch of 150% experience boosters, which you combine that alone, and that pretty much pays for the thing. And then it's everything else on top of that is nice, like getting the extra trees for different classes and things like that.
That's pretty good.
And those boosters will go a long way towards helping everybody get leveled up with the launch of Etoile and Phantom once the servers come up. But again, keep in mind, for perspective, we're probably only looking at episodes lasting somewhere between 2 to 3 months before it's done. Especially because there's only a limited number of urgent quests associated with it. It's basically just 2 urgent quests, and then once those are done, or rather pretty much everything else is going to be limited quest or ultimate quest based. So just keep that all in perspective as you're making your plans, because we still don't know a lot about how new Genesis items are going to work compared to the items we've already got with PSO2. Yeah, we're definitely getting Space Magatsu, that's for certain. No idea if we're going to be getting the Evangelion collab, though. If we were, I would say that they might try to time that with the release of 3+1. But I'm not even sure when that's scheduled for at this point. Yeah, there was the story tie-in, but it really didn't directly affect the arcs in any way. Although it was how Cobalt badges got introduced, so that might still play out at the same time. I guess we'll have to see. I guess it's really going to depend upon if Sega of Japan brokered the same deal that they did for the Japanese version as with the global version here. And for that, all we can do is wait and see.
Code. Attack.
I'm detecting a suspicious reading. Keep your wits about you. Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed.
Probably okay at this point.
Incoming alert.
Heavy damage steady.
Your Majesty. Code. Due.
Alright, down it goes.
Objective complete.
Oh hey, that was the daily order as well here. Let's see. Episode 6 NPCs. I don't think we got anybody. At least nobody that was story related. There were new characters that showed up, but they were like, they were weaponoids and some other characters that showed up from time to time. Nothing, the Pusoni characters, that's right. But we didn't, I don't think we actually got any brand new story NPCs, from episode 6. Let's see, I need to make a run at the forest. And it looks like I'm headed for a dead end. Let's turn around and take the path to the west. Oh, actually, I take that back. There were a couple that we're gonna get. We're going to get Kyokya and Ludmilla, or not Ludmilla, Lukok. Those are going to be the two new NPC partners, and those are your class trainers for Phantom and Etoile, respectively. So you will be able to get those.
Completed.
If you want a little hint, what I would say is Kyokya, he is pretty much the edgiest of edgies in terms of characters. I think Kyokya is available from the start. Lukot is going to be the question here, because technically her first scene doesn't show up until after Chapter 3, I think. So it's going to be a question of if she's even going to show up in the lobby or not. I don't know. This is new territory for the game. I mean, maybe we would start with chapters 1 to 3. It's going to be interesting how they decide to play this all out.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Wolfric, I've just been working on clearing up client orders and getting them all complete, so I can have them ready for episode 6 launch.
Completed.
Contacting all personnel.
I did clear out a oh hey, Rappies. I did clear out depth 102. For the Masquerader.
Emergency.
And that quest is going a lot faster now that I've got the new gear.
Emergency. Code. Arrest.
If you went to Omega, then you would have gone up against one of Shiva's minions. Yeah, that battle, if you're not doing it on casual, can take a while.
Emergency.
Oh hey, Monster Donna. Down they go.
Emergency. Code. Use.
Yes. Perfect resolution.
Yeah, we're not going to be getting Luster until after episode 6's story has come to a close. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, let's head to the Tundra next here.
Commencing.
You know what? I need to get some harvesting done here. Let's go fishing real quick. Council of Six? I'm not sure exactly what it is you're asking there.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code. Judgment.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We haven't gotten any of the web panel things yet. So I don't know if that would even be a thing on the global version. These fall spawn are not making this easy with the placement of this.
Excellent job.
If we're gonna get a web panel event, Space Megatsu would be the time to do it, since that's when it happened for that for the Japanese servers.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code. Collect.
Cribbage, sure. Let me get out of this mission first here. Ah, Matoy needs a hand, apparently.
Code. Attack.
There we go.
Completed.
Excellent job.
Yeah, at low levels, client orders can really go a long way. Once you hit the higher levels, that's when you really need to start looking at bonus keys and things like that.
Completed.
Message incoming.
Looks like the exit is going to be over to the west somewhere. Nice. Those 250 photon points are going to go a long way for you. Hello, Gemini.
Emergency. Code. Duel.
You're even better than I imagined.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Oh, congratulations!
Completed.
Yeah, it really is a dance to go through Masquerader. But pretty much every attack that he does is telegraphed, except for one where he just shoots bullets at you really, really fast. The rest of them, it's more about just figuring out the timing of when you need to dodge. Or in the case of the Hunter, when to block. And yeah, you can definitely get class X cubes just from Depth 1. And you're gonna need to do that anyway, for once the River 8 sword comes out. Pulse Ultra Boo, thank you for the follow.
Emergency!
And Zilly PK, thank you for the raid.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
And thank you for your follow as well here.
Great work! Now please head on back.
Completed.
Gotcha. Have a good evening. Thank you for the raid once again here. And Pikachu Fanlol, thank you for the follow as well. Ah, nice. Glad. Always nice to see a fan of the old YouTube content. All right, so we're meeting up in B1. It looks like here for those triggers. Oh, I'm actually already here. So I am over by the teleporter right now. There we go.
We are currently preparing to call on all ARC's ops to participate in a large-scale enemy suppression operation. It will be held on Amdeskia.
Oh, looks like we got another thing coming right after this. Alright, this should fill up pretty quickly here. I can see somebody's got the classic windmill there.
Target is trying to destroy the entire universe! All ARCs
Phantasy. Code Duel.
Starting off with the Luther mask.
What lies ahead is a series of recollections, woven together by the thread of despair. This pain.
There goes one armband. Or I guess arm blade. There goes the other.
Descend into madness! This wasn't supposed to happen! Time to tag out!
And Gemini as the second mask, so no apprentice this time.
Memories of destruction!
Still got the orbs up there to take care of.
Memories of destruction! Memories of destruction! This wasn't supposed to happen!
There we go.
Memories of destruction!
Target's vitality is decreasing.
I am Persona!
On to phase 3.
I remember
pretty decent team for this year, for this trigger. Expect we're probably gonna get into the orb phase fairly soon here. Here we go.
This darkness will render all destinies wrong!
You can't let the target get that move off! You have to stop it!
So long as there is light, the shadow of darkness will linger.
Target is visibly worn down! It won't be long now! The target is off balance! Now's our chance!
And time for him to go boom boom. There's always one.
Target readings are gone! You've successfully driven it off! Thank goodness for that! Great work! Now head on back!
Completed!
Doesn't look like we had any units drop this time, so I'm just pretty much picking up what I can. And it looks like I am actually full, so let me put some of this away. Alright. Let me head over here real quick. So basically at this point, the only thing I've really got left that I need to do is essentially to finish up these last client orders here, and then also to get my experience bar very close to the end of 90 so I can get as much experience going into level 91 as I can, and that's basically going to finish up all the preparations I need to do for when episode 6 hits. So yeah, there really isn't too much else here at this point. It's we are very close to episode 6. I'll be honest, I did not get much of a chance to work on a trailer for episode 6 because work has kind of kept me busy over the past several weeks. I was hoping to get that done during the Thanksgiving break, but unfortunately I just did not have the opportunity. I'll push to get one done, but I don't know if I'll actually make it in time. We will have to see, but we'll find out on Wednesday, I guess, if it's ready or not. With all that said, let's see if we can find somebody else that we can raid here. Bear with me for one moment while I take a look at who's online here. Let's see. Trying to find somebody that's on ship 1 here. but I'm not seeing anybody, unfortunately.
Emergency mission alert. Large-scale deployment operation in progress. All ARCS ops, report to the quest counter to join the mission.
Let's see. I'm still looking through the list of names. I'm not recognizing anybody I've seen before, so we're probably just gonna have to pick someone at random, unless I can find somebody else. Is anybody doing anything else here? I don't see anybody else doing any of the other Phantasy Star series games. Alright, let's just pick somebody at random here then. Looks like we've got Huku Ducky here, who is going through, the story right now, so why don't we give them a try and see what we can do here in terms of rating. So, let me put them in the, thing here. And with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll see you in episode 6. Let's get this raid started here.